Welcome. Okay, we're back. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know music volume if I can turn it up when we start class. Hi Kate, let me know you're here. Do you want me to talk to you during this class? Hi Madonna. Roger is the best. Wait, he smells welly. Can you tell he's smelling his pants? I wore his pants last night. If you were just joining. Hi Jen, good to see you. You just need a mat. I'm using a carpet, I'm not even using a mat. Mat, one weight or two small weights if you want to hold them both in one hand, and then a chair or a couch or whatever you're using. It's like Roger knows exactly when the camera starts that he's just gonna be like number one attention grabber. This is gonna be full body. Really, we're just doing a warm up, some plank stuff, and then to the chair. So we'll see, 30 minutes, a little less, who cares? It's gray outside. We got 3 minutes till class. Let me know you're here. I see Jen, I see Kate, I see Hagana, I see Roger. What else? What's new with me? Nothing. Work day. That's about it. Anyone have any fun weekend plans? No, we're all just like bracing for shutdown, I guess. We'll make some brownies later. The song is so funny to me. What else can we talk about? Let me know if you're here. Again, for this class, full body, quick, get you out of here. We will sweat, but we are not going to be longer than like 30 minutes. Hi, Allie. Hi, Allie. Not going to be any longer than 30 minutes. The plan is like a long warm-up sequence with some core plank stuff, and then stuff at the chair with a weight. So you can have one weight, or two small weights, whatever you want to hold in one hand, or canned goods, whatever you want to use. Hi Jess, long time no see. So that's it. What else? I got my flu shot yesterday. Arm is still hurting. I don't know if that's normal. I know it's normal to feel like sore, but it's going on 24 hours. Just feeling bad for myself. So if you see me struggling with my left arm, that's why. What else? Has anyone watched any good holiday movies on Netflix? That's what I'm going to do tonight. I also started, obviously I've watched The Queen's Gambit already. I started The Undoing on HBO. It's been entertaining. That's about it. Hugh Grant's looking old. Hi Joey, good to see you. What else? What are people cooking this weekend? Let me know in the comments. I'm gonna make brownies. I'm gonna make some gnocchi tonight. One arm plank. Maybe Kate, I don't know. You're the plank queen, so probably not. Okay, if you're just joining this class, we need a mat. If you don't have some carpet, I'm just using carpet. You need a dog to stare at you. You need a chair or something to grab onto for your bar, and you need just one weight. I'm just going to use 1 3-pound if you feel good. You could do 2 small ones. You could do just canned goods, wine bottle, whatever you got. Making chocolate vodka. Ooh, fancy. I feel like I've had that, if it's the thing I'm thinking it is, from Essen Bakery, and it's really good. I think that's what that is. All right, we are gonna get started soon. We'll wait for the last few people to join. Again, we're gonna do around 30 minutes give or take, full body. Really, it's just gonna be like a warm up, some core plank stuff, and some stuff at the bar with one weight. So we'll get a lot of legs, some butt stuff, core, a little bit of arms. That's the plan. What's the music? What's the music situation? Can I turn it up a little bit, or is this like a good level? Somebody tell me. 8? I got it. Make sure you have water as well. Roger will be right here. It's like he knows when I teach the classes on Zoom, he right away grabs his toy and starts playing, so he knows he's on camera. All right, we'll get started in 30 seconds, so grab your water, mat, chair, one weight or 2 small weights, whatever you want to fit in one hand. That's all you need. It's good. Thank you for the music. All right, we got Hallie, we got Jen, we got Joey, Jess. All right. Again, let me know in the comments if you want me to talk to you. I will try to talk to everybody during class. And that's it. We're going to get started. So, cheers. So 30 minutes and then done. All right. Let's start our music over. You've been on a mission to take my pride away from me. All right. So I need Roger to come over here. Come over here. Sit. Good boy. Okay. So you're going to start with your feet together. So heels together rather, toes apart. That first position. Slight bend through the knees. Take a big shoulder roll up, back and down. That feels good. Take a big shoulder roll up, back and down. Yes. Hello for newcomers. It's so good to see everybody again. A couple more here, 30-minute vlog, and you're done. One more time, mat, weight, and chair. That's all you need. Take that chin, bring it to your chest. Roll stomach circles back and forth. Ears going towards the shoulders. We're going to start slow, but then we're going to get into it. 2 more. All right, last one. Bring that chin back center. Slowly roll it up. Start with that bend of the knees down. Squeeze your heels, lift back up. That's it. Bend down slow. Squeeze to lift from the side. You're just bending those knees out. This should feel good. Lift it up slow. That's it. Bend it down slow. Woo. Lift it up slow. Speed it up. Here we go. You drop. You lift. Yeah, so I want you squeezing those heels. That's going to act. That's going to act. That's going to turn on those inner thighs. Yes. Little drop. Little lift. You go 4. You go 3. Last 2. Last one, hold it down here. So you're at your edge, but those heels are staying on the ground the whole time. Pulse those knees down, little pulse, little pulse. We're gonna move that right leg soon. Woo. Again, my underbutt starts to turn on, my inner thighs are turning on, squeezing those heels. Little squeeze pulse, little squeeze pulse. You have 4, you have 3, don't worry, we're gonna get into it. Last 2, you're gonna keep that left leg bent. Last one, keep that left leg bent, send right leg back to curtsy. So everyone find that curtsy. I like to get into it. Remember, your stance can be shorter if this is too much. Hips are squared, shoulders stay over hips. That's it. We're gonna send that right leg back to meet the left. You're gonna straighten the legs. So you drop, send right leg back. Send it forward, lift up, drop, send right leg back, send right leg forward, lift it up slow. One more slow. You drop, send it back. Send it forward, lift it up, speed it up, drop, back, forward, lift. Again, woo, keeping those shoulders over hips. Again, we're getting slow into it, but I'm promising you, you're gonna start to sweat soon. You have 4 more, we're gonna hold that curtsy. Last 3, we're gonna hold that curtsy. Last 2. Last one, you're gonna hold this curtsy, hold that curtsy, hold it. So both knees bend out to 10 and 2. Can you get a little bit lower? Can you get a little bit lower here now? Just pulse down, little pulse, little pulse. So my knees are coming out as I pulse. You're gonna start to feel the top of those thighs turn on. Right hand's gonna come overhead, going towards the left. In 4, in 3, in 2, in 1, hold it. Right arm overhead. And then bring it back center. That's it. Reaching right arm overhead and bring it back center. This is my flu shot arm. Take it overhead and bring it back center. Feel that stretch through that right side. Woo! This is balance as well. If you're feeling not as steady on your feet, that's okay. Just don't go as low through the knees. You can be up here. Reach it over. Bring it back center. Woo! Reach it over and bring it back center. That's it. reach it over. We're gonna add a crunch. So you're gonna hold that reach over. You're gonna crunch right knee to right elbow. It's really hard to do slow. And take it back center. That's it, crunch, right knee to right elbow. And take it back center. Moving that shoulder down the back, away from the ear crunch. Bring it back center, I promise we'll speed it up. One more slow, crunch. Bring it back center, let's speed it up. You go crunch, center, crunch. Woo! Try to get that nice reach to that right side. Again, left leg, standing leg, you're trying to keep it bent the whole time. Woo! We're gonna put it all together. In 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. It looks like this. You crunch it up, you drop, come center, right leg comes in, stand. Woo! We got that. Let's do one more slow. Drop slow, right leg back slow. Reach it over, crunch it up, drop it back. Come center, right leg in, stand it up. Yes, you got it. You go drop, send it back. Reach, crunch, back, center, right leg, stand, drop. If this is too fast, go at your own pace here. Woo! Left standing leg starting to burn. That's it. Couple more like this. You got it. One more. All the way through. All the way through. You're going to hold that curtsy after you crunch. Hold that curtsy. Bring that hand back to the hips. Hold it here. Little pulse down. Little pulse down. So again, shoulders staying over hips. Little pulse. At this point, those thighs are really starting to burn. Maybe you're starting to build some heat. Maybe you're going to start to sweat soon. I'm already there. Woo! Little pulse down. In 4, we're going to rotate towards our right side. We're going to come to a wide squat. Last 3, it's okay. You don't have to look at me. Last 2. Last one from here. Rotate those feet to the right. Send that butt back. That's it. So you're in a wide squat. It looks like this from the front, but we're all on the right side. That's okay. And then rotate those feet back to your curtsy. Find it low. Yes. If this is too much, let's do it again. If you can't rotate those feet, step those feet wide and send it down. And then step it back to your curtsy. Otherwise, rotating feet to the right, set it back. Rotating feet to the front, come to your curtsy. Find that bend, lift. And bend. One more slow, straighten. And bend, speed it up. Here we go. It's squat. It's curtsy. Woo! That's it. Belly's never resting on that thigh in that squat. Pressing it away from the thigh the whole time. Again, this is balance. If this is too much on the knees, it's step. It's step. That's it. Woo! We're gonna hold that squat to the side. I know you don't have to face me, that's okay. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. Last one, both sides. Squat. Curtsy, you're gonna hold that squat. Hold that squat. I'm gonna face towards you. You can either face towards me or keep where you're facing. I know it's weird. We're going around the world or something. Hold it at your edge. Now just little pulse down, little pulse down. Little pulse down. Get that pulse super low. I know those thighs are on fire. Woo! You have 4. You have 3. Last 2, we're gonna touch the floor. Last one from here. Get those arms towards the floor. And then arms come back to the thighs. Stand all the way up. Got it? You drop it down. Come to the floor. Lift halfway. Stand all the way up. Drop it down. Hit the floor. Stand halfway. All the way up. That's it. Drop halfway. Arms to the floor. Halfway. Stand up. Let's speed it up. So it's drop, it's floor, it's lift, it's lift. Woo! You do not have to go all the way to the floor. Getting that heart rate up a little bit more. Woo. Drop, drop, lift, lift. You can. We're gonna add on to this. Yes. Woo! We're gonna hold it on the floor in 4. This is some Cali stuff. Last 3. Except you would be going like this. Last 2. Last 1. Hold this next one on the floor. Hold it on the floor. Arms on the floor. We're going to step those legs back to tabletop. You're going to hover those knees if you can. So step right like that. Left leg, hold that tabletop. Step it back to plank. We're going to put it all together. Step it forward to tabletop. Yes, step it forward to your wide squat. We're going to lift halfway. Lift all the way up. Drop down. Drop hands to the floor. You know what's coming. Right leg back. Left leg back. Right leg to plank, Left leg to plank, step it in tabletop, step into wide squat, lift halfway, lift all the way up. Woo, yes. Drop it down, step back to tabletop, step back to plank, core is engaged, step forward to tabletop, step forward to your wide squat, lift halfway, all the way up. Drop down slow, drop. Remember, option, come to those knees. You can come to modify, bring it back in, step to your squat, lift halfway, lift all the way up. Woo! Can we do one more? Drop halfway, drop slow, tabletop, plank, tabletop. Last one all the way. We're gonna hold that tabletop, hold that tabletop. Feet are hovering, our knees are hovering, hold that tabletop. Woo! Arms are just inside your mat if you're using a mat. Core is engaged. Remember, you can always be on those knees. Hold it. Just hold it. We're just going to go plank to tabletop. Start with that right leg always. Here we go. Tabletop. You go plank. You go tabletop. Go plank. Go tabletop. Yes, you can. Go two. We're going to add on. Slight bend through those elbows. All right, we're going to add on. So it's plank. It's tabletop. Tiny bend, tricep push-up. Then center back plank, center tabletop, tiny bend, woo! Always can go on those knees, bend, lengthen, back, bend, woo! So you're just rotating with that little tricep push-up. Into tabletop, back to plank, you got this, woo! You have 4, I'm already out of breath. Last 3, last 2. Last one, hold that tabletop wherever you are. Hold that little tiny bend, little pulse, little pulse. Ideally, your eyes are looking out in front of your hands. You have 4, you have 3, you have 2, you have 1. Step back to plank. Hold it here. Woo, hold. You have 10, you have 9. We're gonna go all the way back up in 8, in 7. You got this. Last 6, last 5, 4, 3, last 2, last 1. Step forward, slow. Come back to that squat. Rotate to that curtsy. Right leg comes back into meet the left. Stand all the way up. Woo, get a drink if you need. Shake out those legs. Oh, take those shoulders, roll them up, back and down. I hope you're warm by now. One more time. Let's bend those knees slow. Down, slow for 2. Lift it back up slow. Woo. Again, squeezing those heels together. Oh. One more slow. Let's speed it up. Here we go. You drop. You lift. Think of this as your break. Just reconnecting with those inner thighs, reconnecting with those heels. We got a whole other side. Yes. You have 4 more here. You have 3 more here. We hold it down. Last 2. Last one. You're going to hold this next one down. So hold those knees down. Little pulse down. Little pulse. You know what's coming next. We're going to take that left leg back to curtsy in 4. In 3. Last 2. Last one, now hold that bend. Left leg steps back to your curtsy. Just take a second, find it. Hip spread, maybe this side feels way different. Again, right leg stays bent the whole time. So bring it back, lift up, drop down, right leg back, left leg back. Sorry, right leg bend, that's it. Bring it in, step up, that's it. Drop down, step back, bring it forward, lift up. Woo! Yes. Just getting into it here. We're gonna hold that curtsy. We're gonna reach with our left hand this time. Do whatever you want with those hands. 4 more here. Last 3. Last 2. You gotta just keep going here. Last one. I want you to hold that curtsy. Hold that curtsy here. Again, check in. Are those hips still squared? Left hand this time. Reach it over towards the right. And then bring it back center. Left arm, reach. Bring it back center. Let's speed it up. So all that reach coming through that left side body. And then coming back center. Reach. Come center. Woo! Yes. You have 4. You have 3. We're going to hold it. We're going to do that crunch real slow. Last 2. Last one. Hold that reach. Hold that reach. Hold that reach. Can I say it again? Hold that reach. Let's crunch left elbow to left knee slow. And bring it back slow. Woo! Crunch it in. This is where I want that shoulder to come down the back, not meeting that ear. One more slow. Let's speed it up. Here we go. You crunch. You come back. Ooh. That's okay. Whatever balance works for you. Ooh. Especially as you reach, that shoulder's moving down the back. I don't want it creeping up near the ear. We all have our good side and our bad side. This must be my bad side. That's okay. I'm working through it. You have 4. We're going to put it all together. Last 3. Last 2. Woo! Feel that left side. Last one. All right, let's put it together. It's crunch. It's back. It's center. step left leg forward, lift up, drop down, left leg back, reach, crunch, reach, center. Woo. Again, go at your own pace here. I know I started fast already, but you got it. Most importantly, I want to feel those obliques really working on that reach and on that crunch. Bring it back. Woo. I forgot to stand, but that's okay. We got it. Stand it up. Ooh. Couple more. That's it. Last one all the way through. Hold this next curtsy. Hold this curtsy after your crunch. Woo. Hold that crunch, or hold that curtsy rather. Now just pulse those knees down. Little pulse. We're gonna rotate towards that left side into that wide squat in 4 more. Get that pulse even smaller. Last 3, last 2, last 1. Again, rotate feet towards the left, send that butt back. Belly's not resting on the thighs. And then come forward, back to that curtsy lunge. Woo! So bring it over to your wide squat. Take it to that curtsy lunge. Again, if this doesn't work, it's a step and a step. Keep going slow here. We're gonna speed it up soon. It's squat slow for 2. It's lunge 2. 1 more slow. Woo! All right, let's speed it up. Here we go. I'm not going to the beat. That's too fast. Go at the pace that works for you. And again, if your knees feel like jelly or like something else, come to that step. I'm going with the step. That feels good for me. 2 more. We're going to hold that wide squat. Last one, full range. Woo! Hold that squat. Hold it here. Get super low. Weight in those heels. Belly not resting on those sides. Little pulse. Little pulse. You got this. Little pulse down. Little pulse down. We're almost there. Little pulse down. Little pulse. In 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to take those hands to the floor. Bring the knees. Lift up. Drop down. Halfway. Drop down. Lift. We did this on the other side. You got this. You don't have to go slow. Bring it up. Lift up. Again, belly's not resting here. Woo! That's it. We're gonna put that tabletop in there in 4. You can. Starting with the left leg in 3. Last 2. Last one. I want you to hold this next one down, so hold it down. Left leg step back to tabletop. You can always go to those knees, step it back. That's it. Step back to plank, left leg. Back to plank, right leg. Forward, forward, up to your squat. Lift up all the way. Drop down, send it back, to your plank, you got this. Forward, woo, send it up, halfway, all the way up. Oh yes, it's a throwback. Drop it back. So many good times we had. Woo, up. Now when you got it, go at your own pace here. Woo. Always with that left leg first, because we did right on the other side. Lift, drop. We're gonna hold our tabletop in 2 more. I'm getting ahead of myself here. That's okay. Last one, all the way through. Woo! Left, right, all the way up. Take it down, hold that tabletop, hold it. Now just step left leg back to plank. It's back to plank. It's forward. Woo! It's back to plank. Remember, you can always be on those knees. You can always just take a modified plank to tabletop. Modified plank to tabletop, or you could do plank to tabletop on the round. We're gonna add that little bend. So let's add that bend. It's bend, it's straighten, it's plank, it's tabletop. Woo! It's bend, it's straighten, it's plank. Work through it here. I know you don't want to, but we're at the chair soon. We're almost there. You have 4. We're gonna hold that tabletop. We're gonna pulse. You can have those knees on the ground. You can have them up, whatever works for you. You have 4 more. Woo! 3 more. Last 2. Wherever you are, hold that tabletop. Just pulse those heads down. Little pulse. Option. You're down on those knees. Give me everything you got. Squeezing those elbows in towards the torso. Little pulse. We're gonna hold that plank in 4. In 3, you can. Last 2, last 1. Hold plank. Final time. Little hold. Slide bend through those elbows. You're looking out in front of you if you can. Shoulders moving down the back. You have 4. You have 3. You're so strong here. Last 2. Last one, nice work. Drop to those knees. Woo, lift the shoulders. Catch your breath. We're so close to being done. We go to the chair after this. You grab your weight. You take a drink of water or whatever you're using. All right, dust yourself off. Grab that chair. So again, a little bit more thigh work, a little bit of butt, a little bit of arms, and then you're done. So I want right hip facing your chair. So right hip faces the chair. I'm gonna turn a lot of ways in this. Weights in your left arm. Feet are hips width distance apart. Ooh, should have vacuumed my carpet. Hold it here. Same thing like we did in the beginning of the class, that plie down, but this time we're in parallel. Just bend those knees down and lift them back up. You don't have time, you can't stop. Bend them down and lift them up. That's it. One more slow. Ooh. We're gonna add that weight. Last one, I know I said last one. All right, now add that weight. As you bend those knees, weights come up. Left hand, and drop it back down. That's it. So bend those knees slow, lift the weight, drop it. Whew. Bend those knees, lift the weight, drop it back down. That's it from the side. I'm just bending my knees forward, lifting that weight, and lift it back up. That's it. Drop it down slow, whew, and lift it up slow. Speed it up. Here we go. You drop, you lift. Now that weight is completely optional. Get rid of it if it does not work for you. Whew. Or maybe you want a little bit heavier. Grab 2 weights. Do what works for you today. But again, shoulder moving down the back the whole time. Slight bend through that elbow. You have 4. We're gonna hold it down. Last 3. Last 2. Oh, why don't you love me, love me, love me? Last one. Hold it down. Little pulse. Little pulse. Little pulse. So I'm pulsing my knees down. My heels are still on the ground. I'm pulsing that arm up just a little bit. A little bit. That's it. Fatiguing that shoulder here. Woo. Little pulse. We're not here long. We get to do the tricep stuff and some butt stuff soon. A little pulse. We're gonna hold that arm steady in 4 more here. In 3, we're just gonna lift those heels. Last 2. Last one. Hold that arm steady. Lift the heels up. Knees are bent. Notice you're not gaining any height here. Lift those heels slow. Drop them down slow. You can always drop that weight. Lift them up slow. Woo! Drop them down slow. Let's speed it up. You go lift, you go drop. Again, just working those calves here. Woo! Little lift, little drop. Again, feet are about hip width distance apart. Little lift, little drop. Woo! My arm is sore. You can go 2. Hold this next one up. So just a little bit step up, right? Heels are up, heels are lifted. You're pulsing those knees down again. Little pulse. Little pulse, that's it. Now pulse that arm up as you pulse those knees down. If you don't need to use the bar now or your chair, don't use it. Place that other right hand on your hip. Maybe you're just pulsing down here, using that balance, making it a little bit challenging, more challenging. Keep going, pulse, little pulse. We're gonna drop those heels. We're gonna send that arm back in 4 more. I'll show you from the side. Last 3, last 2, last one from here. Drop those heels down, knees stay bent. Swing forward with that chest, hinge forward. Chest stays lifted, elbow comes back, arm comes back. That's it. Woo, you got that? Bring it forward. Lift the heels, lift up. Woo. Drop those heels, send that hips forward, shoulders forward, over toes, send the arm back. So it's lifting up. Again, elbow stays super high the whole time. Drop it back. Woo. We're gonna add on to this, bring that left leg back as we bring that arm back too. 2 more here. Woo. Last one. All right, now as you take that left arm back, left leg comes back. Yes, so bring it forward, lift the heels, drop it down, send it back. Bring it forward, forward, drop, drop, yes, woo! We're gonna hold it back in 2 more. Last one, all the way through. Keep that elbow nice and high. This time, hold it back, hold it back. Maybe you need to adjust that standing right leg. Hold it back, chest stays lifted here. Now I just want you stepping that left leg in as you bring that elbow in towards your chest. So extend and bend. It's extend, it's bend. That's it, working the tricep here. Woo, I'm gonna give you an option to not even drop that left leg at all in 4 more here. We're so close. Last 3. Woo. Last 2. Last 1. Option here, as you come in, you don't even drop that left leg. You just take it back, hover that left leg. So it's in, it's out. It's in. I know, I notice myself going like this. Don't be like me. Keep that chest nice and lifted. Woo. That's it. 4 more. 3 more. We hold it back. You can do this. Last 2. Woo. Last 1. one, hold it back. So arm and leg back, just little pulse, little lift, little lift. That's it. Remember, you're just pulsing that left butt cheek up till you feel it squeeze. So almost just squeeze that left butt cheek up. Squeeze, little squeeze, little squeeze, little squeeze. You can go 4, go 3, go 2. We're gonna move that left arm, left leg out to the side for 2. Bring it back in slow for 2. That's it. So I'm bringing it out and taking it back in. I'm taking it to 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock out. Woo! And 6 o'clock. That's it. I know. Drop that weight if you need to. I'm going to drop my weight and bring it back in slow. A couple more slow. Out for 2. Bring it back in slow. We're going to combo with a pulse in 2 more. Woo! Standing right leg is burning. Last one. All right, looks like this. You're going to take it out slow for 2. Bring it in for 2, then pulse up twice. Little pulse, little pulse. It's out for 2. Woo. It's in for 2. It's 2 pulses here. Little pulse, little pulse. That's it. It's out slow. It's in slow. I know, standing leg. Little pulse, little pulse. Last one. It's out for 2. Woo. It's in for 2. Little pulse. Here we go. Little up. Now hold this next one out. Hold it out here. Wherever your edge is, just pulse it up. Little pulse up. You can. Little pulse. Little lift. This is it. This side. You have 4 more. We go other side in 4. In 3. Last 2. Last one. Nice work. Drop. Drop whatever you have. Moving right to that other side. I know you want to stretch that right leg. Not yet. We're going to do it. I mean, of course you can do it right now. We don't have enough time. We're going to go right to the other side. So now left hip faces your chair. Weight in that right hand. Feet or hips width distance apart. Both facing forward, facing you. Weight stays where it is. Bend those knees slow. Bend it down slow for 2. Woo. Squeeze, lift it up slow. Bend it down slow. Shoulders staying over hips slow. Let's add that weight. So bend it down, lift the weight, and then lift it up slow. Woo. Bend it down, lift the weight. Lift it up slow. Core stays engaged. Bend it down for 2. Lift up for 2. Let's speed it up. You go lower. You lift. That's it. Woo. You have a slight grip on that chair if you need it. Otherwise, hands can go to the hip. You got it. This is that song. Makes me think of like sci-fi weirdness. You have 4. Not that it's weird. Last 3. You can. Last 2. You got it. Last one. Keep going, Hallie. Hold this one down. Now just pulse those knees down. Little pulse. Yes, Joey. Little pulse down. Little pulse down. You can. We're going to hold it here. You can pulse that arm up as you pulse those knees down because we did it other side. In 4, we're going to lift those heels. In 3, always drop the weight if you need. Last 2, last 1. Hold here. Lift those heels up slow and drop down slow. Woo! If you need to, get rid of that weight like me. Drop down slow. Notice no height gaining. Oh, I hope you're dripping sweat. Drop it down slow. It's that burning. Lift it up slow and drop it down. Speed it up. Here we go. You're so close to being done. You do this one more side. You know what's coming. Then you're done with class. Little lift. And then you got such a burning workout in on a Friday. And a gloomy Friday. 2 more. Woo! Last one. Now hold those heels lifted. Hold that arm lifted. Pulse knees down. Pulse arms up. Little pulse. Little pulse. You can. You have 4 more. Oh. Last 3. We're getting into it. Last 2. Last one. We're going to do that combo. You're going to drop those heels. You're going to send that chest forward. Weight comes back. Bring it forward. Lift up. Drop down. Chest forward. Lift. Lift. Again, most important thing here, I want that elbow nice and high. Elbow's not coming down. I don't want to see this. Swing that arm. Ooh, it's slow and controlled here. We're going to add that right leg stepping back with the right arm in 2. Last one. All the way through. All right, add that right leg step back with right arm. Bring it forward. Lift the heels. Drop it back. Bring it back. You can. Woo! So good. Oh, so close to being done. You got this. 2 more. All the way through. Last one. Last one. Hold it back here. So again, right leg back, right arm back. We're just going to bend it in. We're going to step right leg in. You're going to take it out slow. You're going to step it in slow. Speed it up. Here we go. It's back. It's forward. Core stays engaged. Chest lifting. gonna give you that option to hover. In 3, I'm gonna give you that option to hover. You got this, last 2. Woo! Last one, option here, you just hover and bend. A little hover, a little bend. You have a nice deep bend through that standing left leg. That left leg's the one that's getting all that work. It's bend, extend, you got it. Woo! We're gonna hold it out in 4 more here. Yes, Jen, you can. Last 3. Last 2, whoo, we're gonna hold it back. Last 1, find your edge here, hold it back. So just check in. Is that standing leg still bent? Is that chest still lifted? Is that glute squeezing on that right side? Get that arm back now, little pulse up, little lift. Little lift. I also see a lot of hips opening. Try to keep those hips squared. Slight bend through that standing leg, or if you needed a bigger bend, keep pulsing up. We're gonna move to that 3 o'clock in 4 more. In 3 more. Last 2. Last 1, I want you to move out to that 3 o'clock, whoo, and bring it back in. Maybe you can't get to that 3 o'clock, I'm certainly not there. And bring it back in, whoo. Take it out to that 3 o'clock and bring it back in. So you're working balance here, it's coordination, a lot of stuff happening through that left standing leg. You can do this. You have 4 more. You have 3 more, we're gonna add that pulse. Last 2. Chest is lifted, last 1. All right, it goes like this. You can do this final push. Take it out for 2. Bring it in for 2. 2 pulses here, little pulse, little pulse. Take it out slow, whoo. Bring it in slow, little pulse, pulse, pulse. That's it, out slow and in slow. Little pulse, 2 more. Out slow for 2. Bring it in slow for 2. Little pulse, that's it, last 1. Out. And in 2 pulses, hold it out, final time. Here we go, hold it out. Little pulse up, little lift. Nice deep bend to that standing leg. Little pulse, this is it. This is how we finish class. You get to stretch after this. You have 10. It's a slow count. Last 9. Last 8. Trying not to lean towards that left side. Last 6. Last 5. You have 4. You have 3. You have 2. You have 1 drop. Ooh. Get rid of that weight. Throw it away. Take your chair. Oh. Take that L stretch, you're done, that was it. I hope you feel that burn and that sweat. Take a nice L stretch, bending into 1 knee at a time. Take a wide fold on that chair, setting that chair back if you need to. Letting everything rest, head, neck, shoulders, everything coming away from your hands. And then bring those hands all the way down. Feeling that stretch through the hamstrings. Start to bend into 1 knee at a time. And then take that yogi squat. So lift the chest, send the butt down, whatever you have. This is me. Oh. Bring those hands to the floor. Lift that butt back up. Head, neck, shoulders, everything goes towards the floor. Heel to over, step those feet back in. Take a nice deep bend through the knees. Lift all the way up. We're going to take a figure 4, grabbing onto that chair. Take that left ankle. Bring it over right thigh, send it back. Go to the other side. Right ankle over left thigh. Woo. And we'll do a quick quad stretch. Lift back up. Left foot into left hand. And go to the other side. Right foot into right hand. Oh, slight bend through that standing leg. And release. We'll just take a big inhale up. Left arm down, right arm overhead. Round through center, come to the other side. Right arm down, left arm overhead. 1 more time like that. Round through center, left arm down, right arm overhead. Last time. Round through center, right arm down, left arm overhead. Woo. Really getting that side stretch. Take a big inhale up. And exhale through the mouth. Last time here for your Friday. Inhale. Exhale, let that feel good. I hope you enjoyed this class. I'm so glad to be back with you here. And I will see you soon. See ya.